everybody live with me. However, um, I know it's gonna upload this as a video content for later. Having said that, I want to really talk about this matrix, the matrix of life, yo. Like when you think about how many illusions that they actually have, like, hold on, let me get this situated. Boom. They got a lot of illusions on this planet, bro. I'm just thinking about how every algorithm, every platform is a paid for platform, bro. Like, it's literally tiers to everything you do. Um, the more likes, views, comments that you get, the more opportunity you get to get a wider audience, right? Major corporations, major collaborations, celebrities, elites, things of this nature. But it's all about what level of engagement you are getting, as well as it's really about how well you can actually keep people entertained, right? Can you keep their attention? From there, they usually try to sprinkle in little bullshit um, to kind of like supplant suggestive ideas into people, such as hate, such as fear. They do that with a lot of these social media platforms, but also just the regular media, the news outlets, all of that. Um, and I was just thinking, like, this illusion is really, really insane. Like the fact that people can pay for followers, people can pay for views. You can actually control what type of audience you want. Like it's just it's so interesting. Like when you know that people can pay for number one hits on the radio, when you know that it's it's all like a dog and pony show. It's all shaking hands. This is why you go to parties. Um, it's really just really interesting, bro. Like what's crazy is the power of narrative. Like you can actually create a persona, a narrative, an image. You can define it, and then if you promote that long enough, and you just keep putting it into people's what you call the subconscious mind, it literally will take shape. And like people really start to believe this shit, and they're easily controlled by these narratives. For the people that dispute magic, you can't really dispute magic. Not when you know for sure, magic is used through technology. Like black mirrors, your phone is a black mirror, your laptop, your TV, they call it tell a vision, television, right? So they tell you, for example, hypothetically, when a war is about to break out. And then over time, the war actually happens. Now, one could conclude that these were political agendas that came against each other. They had some discrepancies. They had some disagreements, and now war is popping off. Or you can say that we help manifest that on a magical, conscious level, straight up. Like we might not be conscious of what's going on, but it does take your consciousness to make these things happen. And I came up with a theoretical idea. Actually, I think the reason that Jesus, as you know him, uh, when he died, he didn't really die for your sins, like clearly because you're still sinning, the world's still evil, getting worse, type of thing. Um, it's not just it's the fact that enough people backing his play. I believe that if he actually had enough followers, enough people that actually believed in what he was doing, he could actually empower that type of change. But because he only had two handfuls of people who was with him, like not many people at all. Yeah, he blessed many people, and I'm sure those people followed. But if you're really talking about people who had his back, he didn't have a lot of people that really had his back, who was willing to go through the suffering with him. And I think it really takes that type of collaboration. It takes that type of unity, that type of teamwork to like actually make a dream work, but not just work, manifest in general. And I just started really like paying attention. Like I've been paying attention, but it's just so funny how you can actually see how narratives affect the stock market. Elon Musk, if he says something stupid on Twitter right now, stocks go down. Says something good, stocks go up. It's the same thing with every company, like especially these major. The media controls the money, but the media controls the mind, bro. Y'all really need to start taking notes to this shit, man. Like, I'm not one of those super tech savvy guys, but I will start doing like you know, video to video things within my content, just so I can like direct y'all without just verbally directing y'all. I want to be able to physically start showing y'all some of the things that I see, and then it'll make a little bit more sense. But after I like clarify some things for y'all, I think y'all start to come to a full conclusion. Right, you'll close the circle on what you believe is actually going on, and I just pray that y'all can actually close the circle on the right school of thought, on the right circle of beliefs, because a lot of the things that we are believing in and led to believe in, it's all fugazi, it's all false, it's all false. And I just really want y'all to know that, like, if you can really pay to convince people that this song is number one, for example, and people go around saying the same thing, they believe it. And if you go and say somebody else who's number two is number one, they'll argue with you about it, right? Meanwhile, the whole industry knows that this guy sucks, but he got the money. He's bending over for the bread. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean necessarily literally, but in some cases it is literal. You know what I'm saying? Just to get in that position, you got to get in this one. It's a messed up game, folks. I'm gone. I'll be back with more if I can stop it.